We
So the
love
Drake
hip
album
hop.
has obviously dropped. I know a lot of us podcasters been talking about Drake, but now that the album's out and like the people have been able to receive it, the results are in as far as critics and stuff. What do you guys think before I pull up my example?
Elizar, what are your thoughts? Because Drake specifically, personally told me in the DM he was looking forward to our reaction. And the only mans that pulled up is me and Friday.
Yeah.
Every other man went ghost.
Yeah, I had a wedding to do. In terms of the 3 albums, I liked Iceman a lot. You talked to Natural about how we listened to it and stuff, right? Maybe I won't.
The Habiti album.
Yeah, it was like we shouldn't have listened to Habibti, just 2 mans in the whip, because we were like, what is this? Maid of Honor, as someone who DJs at a strip club, I found a lot of songs that like are applicable. I liked. Yeah, that one's a good one. I think girls are already dancing to that. I like Goose and the Juice because, like, I don't know, it's poppy. Even though, like, naturally, like, The Weeknd could have done it better and stuff. I was like, yo, I just like these like pop records sometimes because, like you said, it's not necessarily too easy to write. Like, it still takes a skill to be simple. Habibti, you know, as an Arab, I'm like looking forward to like a lot. I'm like, maybe there's gonna be like an Arabic song. He had like a 1-2 bar. Persians are not Arab, so like they got some shout outs, but they're not actually Arab. So I was like, I was looking for more Arab references, and it has its place. But overall, I liked Iceman and Maid of Honor a lot. Habibti was like, it's just not my bag. You know what I'm saying? But I could see the value.
I love Habibti, bro.
Are you gonna sing? Is it Habibti or Habiti?
It's Habibti.
Habibti.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think, Zoe? The 3 albums. And give it a number rating also.
Oh, okay. So honestly, Iceman, and I didn't know what to expect. Again, I'm a Drake fan. I'll say that through and through. I feel like the last couple years, I've been like, I still listen to Drake. He's my number 1 listen to every single year. But I've been like, for all the dogs, I was a little bit disappointed. I was like, I want you to know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, you're crying over these girls, and it's like, I get it, you know, sad boy Drake. But again, like, you're fucking Drake. Like, I was like, you've been the best rapper for the last 17 years. I get it, you're crying about girls, but nah, nigga, I want to see you puff your chest a little bit. Like, and I thought what For All the Dogs was gonna be. So I was a little bit disappointed, and I've said that many times. I didn't really love it. Iceman is exactly what I wanted from Drake for a very fucking long time, and he did exactly what he needed to do. And I rated that album a 9 out of 10. Like, that album had me in a chokehold. I just got to Maid of Honor and Habibti maybe like a couple days ago because I was just rinsing Iceman again and again and again, like all 18 songs.
Really?
This is what I always wanted him to do for the last like 5-6 years.
A rap album.
Rap. And I love that he split it up because, again, I love R&B Drake. So I can listen to that. I love they want to get into like his alternative, like dancey vibe, like he's a little bit experimental with the sounds and the samples, and then you go Maid of Honor. But I just want I want you to know who the fuck you are. I want you to rap, nigga. And again, I want you to get vulnerable. Like I get it. You want to cry, like, you know, your certain girls hurt you. You moving, all right, cool. But like again, like let's talk about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to prove something. Like you're coming off this beef. Which whatever, it's done. But I want you to know who you are. You've been number 1 for 17 years for a reason. Show me why you've been number 1. And he did that on this fucking album. No one can tell me that. Like, y'all can call me dick riders, glazers, whatever. He did what he wanted. And now I'm like, okay, my king is back. I'm not thinking he went anywhere, but this is what I really wanted from him for a very long time.
No, I feel like he got comfortable for a bit.
And I said exactly that. No, exactly. Like he knew he was number 1. So all right, let me play around. Exactly. I know I'm number 1. You guys aren't touching me. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do a couple tracks about gal and this. And I'm like, all right, cool. But I think he needed to be. I don't like the way he was challenged. He needed to be challenged a bit to get him back in his bag. And I'm glad that this was the output because I don't think I've rinsed a Drake album like this in a long time. Maybe Her Loss was the last time I really rinsed a Drake album.
Okay, so give me the number ratings that you have on Maid of Honor.
Maid of Honor, I don't love it as much beginning to end. I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
7 on.
Yeah. You think? Yeah, I'd give it like a. Yeah, I would say like a. Oh wait, no. Habibti is the R&B one. Maid of Honor. Yeah, it's something like 6.57.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I like certain songs, but I don't really like it front to back the way I love Iceman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
How about Habibti?
Habibti, I would give it like a 7.5.
Interesting.
Again, I don't really love. It's a good like driving home. It's like 37 minutes. You know what I mean? I can listen to that whole album, get home. It's a nice R&B. He does have. To me, I love the first half better than the second.
Okay.
Like when he does the intro, WNBA classic. I like Slap the City. I know a lot of
City.
people
Yeah,
didn't.
that's
I like
hard.
Slap the
Fire.
City.
People
yeah.
didn't like that.
Some people didn't like it, but I like. People didn't. It wasn't a standout. I thought it was a good track.
He was floating on that.
He
The
was
flow crazy.
floating. So I like that first half. Second half, I kind of like. All right, cool. This is cool, but I kind of like zone out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still like Iceman had me in like chokehold. Like I was
Chokehold.
stuck in that album like a trance. Like I was there, like you know, a video of him at the restaurant. That's me. Was like for like days, just like yo. And I did the car test. I said, what the fuck?
No,
Who's this? What? I was like, yo, who is this nigga?
No.
Because I haven't seen him in a long time. I'm glad that he's back in this bag because I was even like shocked. Like, yo, I forgot this guy is like him. Like him for real. So
That's why I'm saying I'm glad it happened the way it did because I can't see anything else that could like affect a Drake to get him into this bag. type
Yeah.
shit, you know, like what Kendrick did, you know, like the way they jumped him, like they did a number on him, you know, and that,
Yeah.
that kind of like made him go back to the crib and like reassess and like he had to heal up a little bit.
mhm.
You know, that's like a little therapeutic, you know. So I don't know. I love this release. I love the latter end of the rollout.
Yeah.
You know, to
This
give-
was a long roll.
Yeah,
No,
give
facts.
me your number ratings, and I'm gonna show you guys something in a second. So natural, Iceman, Maid of Honor, and then Habib.
Iceman, I'll give a 8.7.
Okay.
You know, a very because like you know 10 is perfect. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Like
For sure.
my beautiful dark twisted fantasy level. You know what I mean? And like
That's a 10 to you?
yeah,
Okay.
for sure. You know, so like I don't think it's quite there, but this is still a phenomenal album type shit. Like
So
8.7,
good.
that's an 80, that's an A, right?
87.
That's 87%.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Habibti, I love that album as well. I'll give it an 8, you know, because there's a couple tracks that I skip, you know, and it's
Yeah.
a
What
short
did I say? 7.5, I think. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like most of them is hard, and Classic is going viral right now
Yeah.
for being that old R&B vibe.
Like who? Like layering his voices, like his vocals. Yo, who
Yeah,
does
like,
this nigga think he
it's
is?
different.
Like I
so-
know, but like
I
I'm
gotta
like, yo,
revisit
this a
that.
real like R&B track.
I do want to give some pushback because like Drake was doing this thing on this album where like his voice gets really deep. And like
Nah, that's sick.
nah, bro, I'm sorry. Like and like cuz yeah, like you know and
Love
like
it.
I know as an audio engineer like when you pitch down something or like you move the melodyne like note a little bit lower. So me personally every time he did that I was like, bro, like why are you doing that? It's like a different version of Drake, I guess, but
yes, but you might not like it, but it stood out to you.
it stood out to me.
We're
Yeah.
talking about it.
like
Exactly.
cuz I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I like that though. I like that it's a little different, like you know, because it's a verse about like, oh, the shorty wouldn't want me if I didn't have my M's, you know. So like he has to get a look of dark on the track, you know.
Yeah.
I guess there might be sonic value.
But
to it.
my rating for Maid of Honor, I'd give it like a 6. The only songs I like, there's a few songs I like. I like Amazing Shape. I also like the first track. What is it? Whole Phase.
Oh, Phase, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Phase.
Yeah, I like what is it? True Bestie.
True Bestie, that's a true. You like New Bestie too?
Yeah, New Bestie is fire because he
Okay.
does like the patois on it. He goes, but then
mhm.
that's
Okay.
about it.
Do you like Cheetah
Okay.
Print?
But yeah, Cheetah Print is good.
Okay, so
Okay.
you like a good amount. Of
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys Pitchfork's review. Right?
Oh,
Oh
they're
my God.
dissing.
Right?
They are
one
different.
take, Jake, if you could put this
Maybe
up
it's
on the
because we're
screen.
from Toronto, eh? Maybe it's like we're super biased.
Do we care about them with all due respect?
Exactly, we don't.
Like, are they?
So-
But
oh,
can they even understand it? I feel like it is a very Toronto coded album, so it's like almost for us, where it's like if you're from the outside looking in, you probably don't get like most of the references.
there's a lot of people outside of Toronto who like it too. One take, Jake, if you could pull this up on the screen. Can you see that from here, Zara?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
problem is all of this insight-free grousing used to be fun, and Drake's music, his rap music at least, hasn't made prolonged contact with fun in a decade. Instead, every new Drake project is a buffet of humiliation, mortification, and self-serving delusion.
Damn.
On Iceman, we get a few teaspoons of nourishing hilarity, but mostly it's a long platter of the cold, lumpy self-pity that made us push our chairs back in the first place.
I don't agree with that last sentence at all.
What loser wrote this?
And they gave it a
Yeah, I don't-
4.8.
But like Pitchfork lost all credibility. Like what did they rate Chris Brown's album? Like a 1?
Which one is ridiculous. I didn't love Chris Brown's album. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
But it
As
was-
a
it
Chris
was
Brown
clearly
fan, I didn't love it.
biased.
Oh yeah, for sure. They
You
leaned
know?
into his past and
Yeah.
which isn't fair. I don't think we're talking about from a music standpoint.
Mhm.
So I believe
Yeah.
if you are gonna be a music journalist, you can separate. If someone is still active, separate the art from the artist.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. He's still active. He's still selling out stadiums. He's still winning Grammys.
Yeah.
He's still dropping albums. So if you want to be a music journalist, then listen to the music. Stop trying to tie in the unfortunate events that happened in the past.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know
Or
what I
your
mean?
underlying hate, like how
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fantano some of his views on Drake. I don't know, maybe he's being sincere, but it's always like, I think he gave Iceman a light 1.
1 out of 10?
I think it said 4. I think it was 4 or something like that.
Was it?
But when people express their what's it called? Their dislike for Iceman, what are the reasons? Because I'm hearing I don't like it. Why?
No,
What is missing?
I'm seeing certain people say that like, oh, Drake is just doing the same shit he did before.
But he's not.
That's what I. But like a lot of people, they like their ears don't work. You know what I mean? Like
he gave it a 2. My bad to interrupt you. He gave it a 2.
2 out of 10?
Out of 5.
2 out of 10.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
It is.
Well, a lot of people had like preconceived notions and preconceived biases going into these albums.
Yeah.
So like they didn't want to like it. They're looking for things to hate rather than like actually embracing the music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good thing he sent you that DM before the album came out.
Nah, you think that would have been? Nah, that wouldn't have been me.
Oh, are they saying you're glazing because Drake DM'd you?
Well, cause like I used to be known as a Drake hater, blah blah blah, and I still like. Yo, when we did the album, bro, when we did the album review, you know the song "Plot Twist." Oh, I'm twisting my hands and he's looking at me.
Yeah, banger.
I think that sounds mad gay. Oh,
why?
He's twisting up and he's looking at me. He's looking in my face.
Why are you making
twisting.
it gay? You're doing this. Why he didn't say this? He's not doing
what
spirit fingers.
What are they doing?
Jazz
though?
hands.
He's
What
throwing
are they
up
doing?
gang signs.
Nah, bro.
He's literally saying he's twisting shit that I've never seen.
What are the bars? He's twisting it up and he's looking at me. He's twisting it. He's twisting it.
But what is he twisting?
He's twisting up gang signs. He says, I'm throwing it back, throwing that 6 in his face, throwing that art.
Whoa!
Okay,
I'm throwing it back. I'm throwing the 6 in his.
Hold on, sorry, Drake. I don't know if he says throwing it back.
Yo,
let me go
if a man DM you said, "Oh, I'm throwing a 6 in your face,"
yeah, it means you're throwing the 6, the side.
respectfully, I'm a 9. I'm a 10. But like, you know what I mean? Like, a man can't say, "Oh, I'm about to throw my 10 in your face."
Twisting it back in his. Hold on. Twisting that 6 in his face, twisting that R in his face like Styles and me. He's not twisting it. Oh no, he doesn't. I'm twisting it back because he's twisting at me. Yeah.
The more you're saying it does sound a little more fire. Like, he's twisting it. He's just twisting the twist. Like
I'm twisting it back because he's twisting at me. I'm twisting the 6 in the face. I'm twisting it. I'm like, yo, fam, hold on, brother.
You're adding sauce on it to make it sound that way. But
that's how he flows on
Do
it.
you expect Drake to dress up his talk a little more as a Toronto man?
Dress up your talks, bro.
Ooh.
But that's the only like
DM
that's
loading.
one of my favorite songs. That's a top 3 song on the album. That song is crazy.
The verses are hard though.
Yeah.
As soon as I get to the chorus, though, I just cringe every time.
I like it.
That and the West Coast track. I'm like, what?
You don't like it?
Nah, I don't.
I like it. I see what he was doing though, but I do like it.
Oh, too hard for the radio?
Yeah.
I like that.
The chorus is hard though.
But okay,
I like the second half better than the first half though. Let me show you what to do, little nigga. That when he gets there, that's where I'm like, all right, yeah.
But here's the thing, like, and I found this throughout the album, like the beat switches, it kind of makes it hard for like, let's say like a dancer at the club wants to dance to the song, but they want the second half, or they only like the first. Like, I'm not a big fan of crazy beat switches in songs. I feel like maybe you can have some variation and like change the instrumentation, but like full on beat switches kind of like that change the whole vibe.
Yeah.
It makes it hard to like catch a consistent vibe, or like maybe you only play the first half of the song, you only play the second half of the song, you know?
I kind of agree with you with the beat switches, but I don't know if it's because I got to hear people finally critique the beat switches. Because when I first listened to the album, I was like, yo, all these beats are hard. But then after I heard a few people say, yo, there's too many beat switches, and I listened back again, I was like, yo, I think I got a beat switch on like almost every song on Iceman, and like, it might be a little bit of overkill.
I like the beat switches because there are certain tracks where he would introduce the instrumental from the next track in the chorus of like the previous track, and it would kind of like mix and flow together or like transition seamlessly. You know? So like as like a listening cohesive album, I fuck with that, you know? But I do see what you mean, like if you're in the club. But I feel like the club bangers, they don't have no beat switches.
Well, even What Did I Miss, which now that we know is on the project, is one of like the singles. Like,
I wish that didn't drop as a single.
Yeah, I wish they kind of like dropped it with the album.
Yeah.
But like that beat switch where like it gets like all pretty at the end, like I don't know, I kind of liked how it was like a hard hitting track.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted it to stay that energy, but I have seen girls at the club dance to that with no problem with the beat switch, and maybe it's kind of meant for that.
Maybe even with National Treasure, like I think even the way it was with Pressa, that was great. But even this beat switch, wasn't so hype on that. If I was to give you guys my rating now, when I first heard the album, especially with all the excitement, I was like 9 on 10, 9 on 10. Now that I lived with it,
it went down?
might gotta say like a 7.5.
Whoa.
This guy wants a DM.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
7.5 is good.
Nah, that's 75%.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I'm a grade grubber.
So
I don't know. 75%, yeah, 75% not doing nothing for me.
Level 3.
That's a B.
No, low key.
B plus?
No,
That's
the
not even a B
raps,
plus.
the raps, all the raps, immaculate.
Mm.
Some of the best rapping
That he's done.
in almost a decade, fam. Like,
I would even
he's-
say maybe his career, some of the
Yeah.
best rapping he's done in his career.
yeah, like double entendres, triple
almost 40.
entendres
That is true.
that I'm
That's-
gonna figure out
that is
like
true.
months later. So I fuck with that. But the beat switches, a lot of the songs just being the same topic over and over again.
You
Like,
think he's
it
saying the
kinda-
same thing?
Not that he's saying the same thing. It's like he found like the whole album was a diss album. And that's
Low-key.
cool, but that's not
Like
gonna be
so.
timeless.
It was very poetic though, and I did feel like a lot of it was like so personalized to Drake's situation, as opposed to like his other songs that are like the soundtracks to our lives, where you can listen to all the time. It's like this, you're listening to it in the context of this is right after the Kendrick beef, so
Yes.
he's addressing these things.
These are my last 2 years, and that's cool, but that's not gonna live with me forever. I probably would
Really?
live with the Maid of Honor probably longer.
Those are more. I
And-
don't want to say timeless records in
Yeah.
that sense, but
And I'm the Drake rap guy more often. I'm happy he did a full rap album. I'm happy he split into 3,
Right.
because if he had put it all into 1, then I would have been skipping mad joints
Mm.
from the Maid of Honor album and not appreciating it on its own. You know what I'm saying? But as far as timeless, I feel like Maid of Honor will probably end up being something more timeless.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.